I don't. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Daily Leaf News. I'm Cameron Andrews, and welcome back. I know we've been gone for a couple days, but I've been having technical difficulties. I'm here, as you can see by the title, with Senator Evan Hunt. Hello, Evan. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me on, Cameron.
Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm excited. So first off, are there any bills you're working on in Senate right now?
Yes, actually multiple ones. First off, I'm writing a bill right now and post a link again, by the way. Add me to the mech chat, by the way.
You're cutting in and out. Sorry, can you go back?
Can you add me to the mech chat?
Sorry, can you just go on with this? I will add you back. Don't worry.
So first, I'm doing me and Representative Tawny. We recently worked on a bill called a bill addressing the water crisis. You know, contaminated water. Basically, what it does is it establishes a water safety council that will be like an oversight water board. They'll be split up into 6 divisions. It's currently up for bill and debate in the House, but we're feeling confident we can get that bill good. It would be nice. Tomorrow, hopefully, me and Senate Majority Leader Ivor Mestrovich are going to work on a bill. It was an idea that I proposed back on my campaign rally about fishing sustainability. As you know, fishing has gone down. It's causing an imbalance. So if we add more fish to our ecosystem, it can stop the imbalance. Also, some other bills. I'm thinking of writing a bill about Nuclear Energy Revitalization Act because despite its hazards, which I would address, it also can provide many boons, such as it is more eco-friendly than fossil fuels or coal. And I know that in West Virginia, particularly in my district, there's a lot of coal mines and also the coal miners' strike. So I'm probably going to work on something about that. I'm preparing, hopefully me and Vice President Ryan Service will be out in West Virginia. We're going to address the coal miners. I want to help partake in a bill addressing that. Yeah, let me think. I was going to pass the Fair Election Act. I want to get, and also I proposed some bills to President Kirkman to sign for my last tenure. So yeah, I've been working.
Okay, that's great. So, as the House general election is coming up this Saturday.
Yeah,
how do you feel about the current? Sorry.
Go on.
How do you feel about the current House right now?
I feel good, to be honest. The Senate and the House aren't the most active, but that's probably because we're newer as a House and when I'm retiring. I'm happy that my good friend Jacob Tawny survived a primary challenge and will now be in my party running, the Democratic Party. It's the party of the open tent, you see. We embrace everybody from all differences that they may have. It's good. I'm a little upset Super Catman didn't win his primary, but that's fine. But I'll talk about that later. On to our current House. The current House is pretty good. The Speaker of the House is very good. My former opponent, Congressman Bates, is a very good. It's a very good. As I said, I like Representative Tawny. It's a shame that Representative Andrew Dominguez, who was in the Senate with me, he sadly departed from MAC. Hopefully he comes back, but we'll see. But yeah.
Okay, so what are you expecting from the current House elections?
Well, as you know, Democrats have an overwhelming majority. Dems have an overwhelming majority in voter registration age. However, I do see, I think the closest race probably going to be D5 between Parkland, Survivor, Spencer Blum and former Secretary of Energy nominee Aaron Stemmen. I'm undecided in that race. I'm leaning for Stemmen as he's a great friend of mine. And D1, Jacob Taney, very bipartisan. If he can survive a Democratic challenge, he can definitely win a general, in my opinion. D2, you're going to have Brett Patrick win. And D3, you're going to have Roman Thaddeus win. And D4, you're going to have, could be closer than some say, but Easton Wilkins is going to edge it out. D5, I think Aaron Stemmen will edge it out. And D6, that could be close because Logan Reid is playing as a wild card. He's from the Prohibition Party. That's been holding him down a bit. As the Prohibition Party platform does not have great reception in the community, but nevertheless. And if Merrick Motos is nominee, many thought it could be vulnerable, but I give an edge to Milo Obodi. He has very high name recognition coming just out of the presidential election. However, that could also be a liability to him. And lastly, in D7, I think it's going to be a little close. To be honest, I think Joseph Szymanski and Mr. Panda. I think Mr. Panda would do maybe a little better. However, his first tenure in the House, many consider not the best. Both Joseph Szymanski also could have a bigger crossover appeal. However, it's John Ossoff, my former opponent, who moved to Michigan and changed his party registration. So not everyone's sure about that. I give the edge to the Democrats. It's currently a tie in that race. So I think there's going to be a runoff for that. Thank you for the question.
Okay, and by the way, about the Mac chat, I can't because they kicked me now too, so. And if you do get back, invite me back, and if anyone's watching, please invite me back to Mac chat. But also, okay.
How many people are watching this live stream?
How do you, what?
Look at your bottom right corner. How many people are watching the live stream?
I don't know, but I have 1 or 2 people, I think. But I have a question. How do you think your current term is going?
Well, it's extremely early, to be fair. We don't know what's happening. Many stuff could be happening. I'm happy about the bills I'm writing. We've had one confirmation hearing where former Vice President Terrell McCann, in a landslide, was nominated Attorney General. I happily voted A on his confirmation. Tomorrow we have Trey Cranfield for Secretary of Homeland Security. That could be wishy-washy. The real first bellwether of confirmation hearings is going to be Secretary of State Ethan Fitzgerald's renomination. That could be a wild card. I'm not going to comment more on that, but that's what I'll say about that. Has been a success as in political races. It's too close to call. We don't have enough information. I can't make an accurate indicator. Personally, you could call this biased, but I think my tenure's been pretty good currently. But it's been less than a week, so we don't know yet.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so how do you feel about the Senate in general right now? Do you feel positive about it being a Democratic majority, or?
Well, you see, in MEC, we're not very partisan. We're pretty openly bipartisan. I'm actually personally kind of fiscally conservative. Back when I was in the Senate, we had a very bipartisan Senate, despite only having 2 Republicans in the Senate, 4 Democrats. So I like my colleagues. Sometimes I have little scoffs with them. Me and Sam Martinez. I don't have a problem with him, but he kind of dislikes me, so that can be a drag. It's a pretty good Senate. I'm not going to comment too much on it. It's really unfortunate Ricky Adams left, though. I really enjoyed his vibrant energy and his activity in the Senate.
Evan, they just added you back to the chat, so.
How do you know?
I'm in a chat, and they just removed you again. Never mind. Okay, let's not bring up the chat again. So go back to what you're saying.
I'm done.
Okay. A lot of people say that. How to start? I'll ask this question next. But how do you feel about redistricting?
See, redistricting, I'm personally against it. I like the way it is because my stance is if you have too many competitive districts, well, a good thing about MEC is competition. After all, it's a political debate community. You're supposed to have competition. I've lost many races before. I've won some. It can be fun. It can be sad. I'm not gonna lie. Just like real life. But if you have too many districts, what's going to happen is a lot of people are going to move districts because there's going to be a lower population. It's going to be pretty balanced. Yeah, you're not going to have more people in districts, but you're going to have a lot of people carpetbagging to run in easier districts. And B, you're going to have issues because you're not going to have many candidates. A lot of people, especially in primaries, are going to be uncontested. Also, with the Republican Party kind of phasing out, and even the Lib Dems are starting to decline slightly, but they're not wiped out yet. What you're starting to see a lot of Republican politicians go to the Democratic Party, and it's starting to make primaries more competitive than general elections, which is starting to make MEC a little less fun, in my opinion. When I first joined MEC, we had a 6-0 Republican Senate. Okay.
Oh,
now it's pretty partisan. Like, and a little now, like, are Republicans lucky if they win a seat in the Senate? They've one Republican in the Senate right now, Adam Evans.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, but how do you think this is going to turn it? As you said, the decline of the Republican and sort of the Lib Dems. How do you think it's going to become a one-party system soon? Do you think?
I want to give it until like October to make a decision, a predicament.
But do you think it's going towards that? Do you think it's going towards that as of right now?
Well, MEC always had a huge Democratic voter registration, in real life.
But there's very big control, a lot of control with the Democrats now. Do you think this is going to lead to them just having control over everything soon, making a one-party system?
I don't know, to be honest. I can't tell you that for certain.
Would you be happy with this being your party my party personally? No, I'm not being biased.
To be honest, I wouldn't be thrilled because that would make MEC less fun. One of the fun things is who gets control of Congress. If it's just always Democrats, it kind of makes it less fun. And the reason it's happening is because the Lib Dems and Reps, many say, are splintering. Thus is causing even a bigger gateway for the majority party.
Okay, I'd also just like to remind everybody in the chat to, if you have any questions for Senator Evan Hunt, please ask them in the chat. I will try to ask them all if I can.
How many people?
So, Evan, how do you... 3 right now. So, okay. How, a lot of people say...
PM me the link to the interview on YouTube.
Okay. How do you feel about the, a lot of people say you're a carpetbag, and they don't know if you're going to stay in District 4 for a while. What do you say to those people saying this?
Well, you see, it's kind of a misconception because, while, yes, you could say I've moved districts, I did it for a reason. I have
You still there?
I have personal ties to District 4. I lived in Florida. I lived in Fort Lauderdale. I lived in a house in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
And I have experience. I also have been to Traverse through 2/3 of the district. In my last D4 Senate race, Frank the Elephant and Cameron Scott were finished in general, but both my primary opponents They were from Michigan and Pennsylvania, so they weren't from D4 either. However, I actually, and so did both of my opponents had ties to District 4.
Okay. So, okay, since, so I'm just gonna ask questions. So, thank you to the 4 viewers, by the way, who are watching this now. So, how do you feel, currently about, your place in the Senate? Of course, being one of the 2 new people in the Senate, how do you feel that you've been fitting into the Senate?
Well, I'm not 100% new. I'm not 100% new. I was in the Senate back in April to June. I was in the Senate where I had some big legislative accomplishments. But yeah, a lot has changed, and yeah, it's gonna give me some time, no doubt, to get used to everything, but I'm gonna get used to it again. It's gonna take me a lot less time than last time because I've already been in the Senate. So
okay, so
yeah, but yes, I'm still gonna need some time to adjust. Stuff has changed.
Okay, we have a question from Icy Burglar Tree. He asked, people have brought up the idea of having governors for districts. Are you for that or no?
Well, I kind of was until people decided to add more districts. You see, I'm not a big fan of districting, and I thought governors would be a good alternative. That way you could have more domestic disputes rather than just national scale issues. That has helped, definitely. But currently, no, because the census changed my mind. Already we're going to have less competition. We have governor districts. It's going to make and I know many arguments are saying, well, it gives new people a chance. Well, new people also, especially if there's a new district, you're going to have so many openings. I'm not doing that, Jacob. I know you're going to purge.
Wait, what did Jacob ask?
He wants to join the call, but he's going to purge it. Don't let him.
Okay.
So basically, if you do that, you're not going to have enough competition. So while I think it's a great idea, I think with the new census, there's already not enough competition. That's going to further diminish competition skills. But I know if it came to a vote, then yes, it would be overwhelmingly passed probably. Not sure of that, but I feel pretty confident about that. Thank you for the question, ICG.
Okay, I'd also like to welcome Senator Sam Martinez to the Daily Leaf News. Welcome, Sam.
Hello, Cameron.
Do you have any questions for Senator Evans? Evan Hunt, Senator Evan Hunt.
Oh, that's an insult to Senator Evans to confuse.
Sorry, I know I confuse. Sorry, just go on.
It's also an insult to me, Cameron. Really.
Cameron, the easy way to distinguish it: one does their job decently, the other one doesn't do their job.
Oh, really? Sam, how do I not do my job? I just want to Sam, you have not.
Okay, Sam, please.
This time,
Sam, okay, Evan. Okay, Sam, please go ahead and ask your question.
Oh, I'm just here for political commentary because I heard a lie that was put on your broadcast, and I want to make sure that doesn't happen again.
What? Why?
Okay, Jacob, I will invite you. I'm just trying to get everything up to date. But
Sam, what's the lie?
Okay, Evan, we are in an interview right now. So
well, then you invited this guy who's insulting me.
Wait, since he's here, What is your opinion on Senator Sam Martinez?
I already told you this, but seriously.
I'm not gonna purge.
Abrams.
Patty Abrams.
Vote for him for governor.
But
Okay. What is your
Sam-
opinion on Senator Evans?
Senator Martinez is a very diligent person. He takes his work very efficiently, and in my last tenure, he was a very great senator. However, I'm gonna say it outright. He doesn't like me at all, so it makes it very hard to work with someone when they don't like you at all.
I don't like idiots, so that explains it.
Sam, I'll let you speak.
Sam,
about this
how am I an
afterwards.
idiot? I want to know that because I've made
Okay,
a couple.
go on.
Made a bill with Jacob, and you're salty because you're salty.
Okay, Jacob.
You're salty because I picked Andrew Dominguez for majority leader the first time, despite you being pro tempore this time. So you don't really have a point. Because
Evan is a good senator.
Andrew left MEC and you're the pro tempore. So
Evan is a good senator. Evan is a good senator.
Okay, so Sam,
Cameron,
I'll
don't
let you
ask
speak.
questions about Senator.
What do you think on Evan's opinion?
Drama, because you knew that
Evan
was
is a good senator. Evan is a good senator.
I am a good senator,
Just
and so
say
is
I-
Sam. Our Senate is good. Yet Sam's going to say, that's not right. No, Evan's a bad senator. I don't work with idiots. Evan, you're a retard. Evan, you picked with a fucking moron instead of me.
Okay, so as that happens, Senator Martinez, would you like to respond to what Evan said about your opinion on his opinion of you? Evan, please be quiet.
This is my interview,
Thank you.
Cameron. You're inviting me on.
I know, but I'm trying to ask someone else something.
Oh, so they can insult me?
No. Okay. Fatty
will
Abrams,
commission
aka
you.
Jacob, Tawny, what is your opinion on what is
Oh,
your
I'm
opinion
interested.
on? So now I'm trying. What do you have a question, Jacob, for Evan?
Yeah, I do.
And next time, please use your regular account, not your alt.
Oh, I have a question. Why are you bad at your job?
Me?
All right. Why don't you tell me this? How am I bad at my job? How am I bad at my job? I've barely been in the Senate, and you're already calling me a bad senator. How am I a bad?
I will gladly explain how he's bad at his job. The most recent bill he actually proposed to the Senate was a copy and paste of
Sam,
something work.
Sam, I just kicked them both.
Oofity.
Who blocked me? Hello? Am I the only person in this thing? Oh, great. Okay. So, people, I'm back. I don't know what's happening. This is the interview. Something I don't know what's happening right now, guys. I'm sorry, but this is the end of the interview. I'm sorry to end it so badly. Thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone who was involved, I guess. I don't know. Okay, bye. for reveal this time. Bye.